Console gaming is a scam, it's a rip-off. And also, PS5 Pro is not really $699.99. You have to have years of paying for that online service to the cost to make it equal to the PC.
For the audio listeners out there, that whole bit was supposed to be sarcastic. He's trying to mock the PC gamers right there and say, oh, that's what PC gamers say. We say that console gaming is a scam, but also you have to add the cost of online to the price of a console to make it more than $700. But I'm not really sure how that's supposed to be a great opening point, because it's true. Console gaming routinely overcharges you for things, and the online being one of them. There's no actual functional reason why you should have to pay to play your own games online. And as for the $700 point for the PS5 Pro, yes, that is a gross overprice for what they are giving you, or also rather what they're not giving you. $700 doesn't get you a disk drive, it doesn't get you the online access if you play multiplayer games. You're just not really making a great opening argument here, and you're not doing a good job of representing the people who disagree with you. Hi, it's me, I'm a PC gamer and I disagree with you. Let's take a look at the video title here. It's a YouTuber named Honest Rob, and this video is called What's Best? PC Free Online vs PS5 Pro and PS Plus. Fight! If that's the title of the video, and this is how you opened it, I can't wait to hear your amazing arguments as to why $50-$60 a year is better than free.
PC Online is free, you say. You have to add that yearly cost for online to the price of a PS5 Pro to get the real cost of a Pro over 5 years, I hear you say.
I mean, yes, if you are weighing out the cost of a console versus the cost of a PC, and you play games online, you have to factor in the price of playing games online. Again, I don't know why you're saying this in like a mocking tone or like as if it's a misrepresentation. It is true. If you want to play your games online on a console, free-to-play games sometimes not counting because there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of consistency over whether or not free-to-play games are actually free-to-play online. But I'll give you those. Even assuming all the free-to-play games are free-to-play online, if you are someone who plays games consistently online and you're buying a console, you have to pay extra money. Like this is not a misrepresentation. This is literally true. We say it because it's true. It is a thing you have to do that PC gamers don't have to do. Also, I know I dumped on Black Ops 6 during the beta period, but I gave it the old Game Pass try, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Don't worry, I'm also confused.
Okay, let's do that, but let's not miss out the other details regarding that service that people manage to forget when wanting that comparison.
We managed to forget? No, oh my gosh. It's been a while since I did a video response to someone that just got me so annoyed right out of the gate. You managed to forget all the extra bonuses that come with being forced to pay to use your own internet that you already paid for. Listen, guys, you have to pay to play your games online, but look at all the games you get access to in the meantime. Yeah, that's a distraction tactic. They give you games in addition to the online access, because making you pay for online access is a scam. They're trying to sweeten the scam.
Well, let's dive in. One of PC fans' biggest arguments versus console gaming is that why would you pay for PlayStation Plus and Extra when you can play online for free on PC?
Yes, online gaming on the PC is free. There is no functional reason for online play to be an extra paid expense. And the PC is proof of that. The consoles are taking advantage of you. You saying a true thing in a shitty tone of voice doesn't make it not true. Fuck me. I burnt a pancake. I'm recording this video in my kitchen while I'm making pancakes. And you just made me ramble so much I fucking burnt that one. That one's your fault.
Well, it's not just about paying for multiplayer. There's a lot more that makes PlayStation Plus and Extra worth every penny.
But you still have to pay to play multiplayer. So it is about that. That is a necessary expense if you play multiplayer games. That's the whole point. Everything else comes secondary to that, because that is the scam.
Let's break down why PlayStation's premium service blows away free online gaming on PC. First, let's talk games. With PlayStation Plus and Extra, you get access to an ever-growing library of hundreds of top-tier games. We're not just talking about indies or old releases, we're talking about some of the best PlayStation exclusives and AAA titles.
Wait, what's wrong with old games and indies? You got a library of great games. We're not talking old stuff and indies. Bitch, what's wrong with old stuff and indies? If I were on PlayStation, that would be the selling point, frankly. Like, you're kind of giving the game away here. No pun intended. They don't just give you old stuff and indies, guys. They give you PlayStation exclusives. Because that's really all it comes down to, is it's PlayStation. There's a PlayStation logo. That's what I mean when I say you're giving the game away here. I would love to hear you defend Nintendo forcing you to pay to play online, but it's okay because they give you some N64 games or something. Oh, the Xbox forces you to pay to play online, but it comes with Game Pass, right? Oh, isn't that great? I would love to hear you make those arguments. I don't feel like you're going to. I kind of have a feeling this is PlayStation specific.
Games like Spider-Man Miles Morales, Horizon, Demon's Souls, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima and more are just a click away.
Okay, so you're forced to pay $60, and in return, they give you some games that you may or may not enjoy. All right, let's make an analogy here. $60 a year. It could be 50, it could be 60. I'm just going to call it 60. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'll call it 50. I'll lowball it. $50 a year for PlayStation Plus gets you online access and all these games that you may or may not want or like. On PC, $50 a year gets me a metric ass load of games on sale on Steam or on GOG or on any other service, and I didn't actually have to pay the $50 up front on the promise of things that I would like. I just have $50 to spend when I feel like it on the games that I want. This isn't a great comparison, but you're sticking with it.
On PC, sure, you can play online for free, but every big game still comes with a price tag.
Yeah. It's the same. Games released with price tags, yes.
And no, Steam sales don't count.
Oh, all right, cool. Steam sales don't count. Why? Because I said so. Yeah, PC, it's just so much more expensive, guys. Wait, what about Steam sales? No, those don't count. Why not? Because they don't. PC is so much more expensive when cheap things don't count towards my comparison.
With PlayStation Plus and Extra, you get exclusive discounts too, and you're getting all these games as part of the subscription. No extra purchases required.
Wait, but okay, first of all, no extra purchases required. PS Plus is the extra purchase. You dunce. But also, why the fuck do PlayStation discounts with a paid membership, those count and those are good, Steam sales that are accessible to everyone, literally everyone on the planet who has access to Steam also has access to Steam sales. You can make an account for free right now and have access to everything that's on sale. Why does that not count, but PlayStation does count? You're not even trying to explain yourself. Sales that are behind a paywall, those are good. Sales that are not behind a paywall, those don't count. Why do they not count? Well, the only reason you gave is that new games on PC come with a price tag. Yeah, so do new games on console. And most of the time, new games on PC come with a smaller price tag. They are at worst the same price tag, and more often than not, a lower price tag, either because the PC version actually launches for less money, or because you can get a key on like day 1 or day 2 of the game's life cycle. Like, you're not even trying to argue your side of things. You're just saying stupid things with a shitty tone of voice. That's not an argument. That's just you being kind of bad at YouTube.
Now onto the free games. Each month, PlayStation Plus gives you 3 free titles.
They're not free. You paid for them. You paid up front for a roulette of games you may or may not want. Those are not free. You paid for them. Also, hang on. In the screenshot here, you have Doki Doki Literature Club being an October monthly game. Am I on crazy pills, or was that game free on PC? Like, am I smoking a gigantic pile of crack? That game was free.
You can download and keep as long as you're subscribed.
Oh, so if you end your subscription and you stop paying the fee, you lose the games. So you don't actually have, they're not actually free game giveaways or they're not actually free games. They're actually just rentals that last as long as you continue paying indefinitely. You are not doing a good job.
These aren't throwaway games either. They are popular titles that stay in your library and you get 36 a year.
Oh, they're all popular titles. Well, in the screenshot that you showed while you said popular titles, I see games like Farpoint and Maquette, however you pronounce that, Wreckfest, Stranded Deep, I mean, like, these games may be good. I'm not trying to disparage these games at all. But you're arguing that the service just gives you banger awesome games, and then you're showing a screenshot of like maybe 2 games that I would actually call awesome. It's just a weird thing to say if you're not even going to like remotely follow through.
So over 5 years, that's 180 games. Let me say that again, 180 games.
Yeah, that you have to pay up front for and hope for the best on. Or on PC, you could just buy what you want when you want it. And that's worse somehow to you.
On PC, free-to-play games are cool, but they don't hold a candle to getting AAA games as part of your subscription.
I could just get the AAA games for cheap, and they wouldn't be arbitrarily taken away from me when I stop paying the subscription fee. Also, PC has Game Pass, so if we want to talk subscriptions and like money value on the subscriptions, like we have Game Pass. In fact, we have a cheaper Game Pass than consoles do.
And on top of that, PS Plus subscribers get exclusive discounts in the PlayStation Store.
Nope, discounts don't count because I said so. Remember, we get to just throw out discounts. Oh wait, no, sorry. Your discounts work because you have to pay for them. Gotcha. You paid for your discounts, so that means it's a good thing. I don't pay for access to my discounts, so that's actually a bad thing and it doesn't count. Carry on, you fucking doofus.
You can save tons of cash on new releases and DLC. Then there's the PlayStation ecosystem, something PC just cannot match.
I'm sorry. What?
With PlayStation Plus and Extra, you're fully integrated into a smooth, optimized experience.
That can just go down at a moment's notice if Sony stepped on the cable wrong, or if their servers take a shit. I mean, on PC, that I have never once had my PC gaming experience completely stripped away from me for days at a time, weeks at a time, because a corporation did a boo-boo. That has never happened, ever. Also, apparently this is a hot take, but having a corporation own and dictate your ecosystem, that's actually not a good thing, because that comes with arbitrary curation, it comes with price hikes, it comes with price gouging, it comes with games not being accessible to you, it comes with your version of games being altered or censored, or incomplete, or worse running, and you just have no say over it. And also, ultimate irony on top of all this, the only reason you have to pay to play online in the PlayStation ecosystem is because of the PlayStation ecosystem.
Take SharePlay, for instance. You can invite a friend to play a game with you, even if they don't own it.
Steam shared libraries. Oh my god.
Your game saves are also automatically uploaded to the cloud.
Oh, cloud saves. Yes, thank you, Sony, for inventing cloud saves.
So you never have to worry about losing your progress. On PC, you might have some of these features.
Pretty sure we have all those features.
But they're scattered across different platforms like Steam and Epic.
Actually, everything that I was just talking about was just on Steam, so it's one platform.
And each require their own setup.
No. All my Steam cloud saves are just on my Steam account. That's one setup for all my Steam games.
And not every game supports them. PlayStation's ecosystem is unified, meaning everything just works. No extra setup, no headaches.
It just works. When people say it just works, you've won the argument.
PS Plus also offers a superior online experience.
Oh, does it now? Okay. Yeah, let's hear this one.
Dedicated service for many games, meaning less lag, fewer dropped connections, and a smoother online experience.
Okay, you know dedicated servers are not limited to the PlayStation, right? Like, it's important to me that you know this.
PC multiplayer, while free, sometimes relies on peer-to-peer networks.
Yeah, some PC multiplayer games rely on peer-to-peer networks because there's a metric ass load more multiplayer games on PC to pick from. And some of them use peer-to-peer. Some of them use dedicated. Basically, the games that run on peer-to-peer on PC, the games that you're trying to use as an argument, are games that you don't have access to on console. So, great point? Question mark?
Which can lead to inconsistent experiences, especially if someone's got a bad internet connection.
Oh, don't worry guys, dedicated servers on console games, it means there's never inconsistent experiences. Silky smooth every single time on every multiplayer game because dedicated servers, right? That's how dedicated servers work. It makes the experience silky smooth all the time no matter what. It's always a good experience because it's a dedicated server and no other reason. Do you understand how any of this actually works?
And let's not forget about the PlayStation exclusives. These are games you simply will not find on PC.
I mean, until you do.
Or if they do make it to PC, it's often months or maybe even years later.
God forbid we play something else in the meantime. Like, PC players just have more to do. Like, we just have more games. Our market isn't completely captive. So yeah, there's less excitement for PlayStation exclusives because we just have more to do.
With PS Plus and Extra, you get access to many of these exclusives either at launch or shortly after, and that's a massive win for PlayStation users. So let's tally that up over 5 years. I'm in the UK and the sub is £60 a year, so £300 over 5 years, and that's at full price.
Okay, £300 over 5 years. Do you have any fucking clue how many games I could buy with that? You're trying to compare 5 years worth of a subscription service to the equivalent of 5 years of subscription service, like just the price of that, just thrown into my Steam wallet. Do you have any idea the amount of fucking magic I could do with that? Oh, sorry, but Steam sales don't count. My bad.
The sub is often available for far less, and I got it last time from a PS Plus offer for £33, and before that via digital key on offer for £25.
So you do know what keys are. You do know how to get digital goods at a discount. Oh, isn't it fun when it is applied to you and not your opposition? That sure is the sign of a very secure person.
And I bought 4. So for the last 5 years, I've only paid £133.
Oh, guys, he's only paid £133 to access his own internet connection. It's like I said earlier, all other things aside, this is a fucking scam. You paid that much money to access your own internet connection in gaming. You know how much I paid? Nothing. Everything else comes secondary to that.
And even with Extra on top, which lasts the duration of your PS Plus, that was another £80-something. So for me, it's around about £220-ish extra for 5 years of smooth online play, cloud saves, exclusive offers, exclusive games PC people often have to wait years for.
I mean, I paid no dollars for smooth gameplay. I paid way less than that amount of dollars for a whole bunch of games that I really care about and that I really like. I paid no dollars for cloud saves. I paid no dollars for my shared Steam library. Like, this is, like, what are we doing here? Why did you make this? How did you think this was going to make you look smart?
180 PS Plus games, often including major titles, and Extra, which includes more than I could ever play.
Oh, it's more than you could ever play. So you're paying upfront for games you're not going to play? And that's better than me just paying for stuff I want? You're just kind of dumb. I'm sorry. Like, this isn't a debate anymore. This isn't a comparison of ideas anymore. You're just a dumb consumer.
And no modders or cheaters, all rolled into a optimized, hassle-free experience.
Oh, no modders or cheaters on console multiplayer games. None. You never encounter any.
So is PS Plus and Extra worth it compared to free online PC gaming?
No.
Absolutely. From an incredible library of games, exclusive features, seamless services to a more stable and unified multiplayer experience.
You actually didn't name any exclusive services or features. Like, I don't actually think you named any. Like, I don't think you named anything that comes with these services in terms of like features, like features for the, not games, features. I don't think you named anything that there isn't an equivalent for on PC that's also free.
There's just so much value packed in. But even at full price, it's still exceptional value. The only time I would say it isn't is if you're one of those people that only plays 1 or 2 games like FIFA or Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. So it's not worth it if you only play FIFA or Call of Duty, which are multiplayer games. So it's not worth it for those people. Oh, so they can just not pay for it, right? Oh, they do have to pay for it still. Thought you could sneak that one by us, didn't you?
But then, that is not a fault of the subscription. So there it is, there's the video. That's why I think that PlayStation Plus and Extra are absolutely ridiculous, bonkers, crazy good value, even versus free online PC play.
Yeah, that was a terrible video. That was awful. That was one of the worst things I've heard in a while. Being forced to pay to play your own games online is a scam in itself. Everything else comes secondary to that. If everyone stopped paying for this, it would get better and it would get optional. That's the thing you don't understand. You don't have to try and convince yourself that this is actually a good thing and that this is actually a great, wonderful thing that's great and positive for you as a consumer. You don't have to try and twist things into actually being less bad than you thought it was. If you just criticized it and stopped paying for it, it would get better for you. Like, do you not understand how much power you have as a consumer? And evidently not. That sucked. I'm gonna eat these pancakes. Toodles.